Well, this story's hit us pretty hard this morning. He just needs his mum. That's the simple and heartbreaking truth of a little boy who this morning has become the face of our divided nation. This is 3-year-old Memphis Francis. He's stranded in New South Wales with his grandparents due to the border closure, and he hasn't seen his mum and dad, who are in Queensland, since July the 9th.
We're joined now by his grandparents, Mark and Alex Facer, from their cattle station in the Riverina in New South Wales. And they've got little Memphis with them, who's just got out of bed, I understand. And, of course, over the border at Howard in Queensland is his mum, Dominique. Good morning, guys. Nice to see you. Mum, first of all,
Good morning, how are you?
Nice to see for you to be having to communicate like this over a computer. I guess you just want to hug your little boy. Tell me what it feels like at the moment.
It's devastating. I've gone 8 weeks without him, and he is just, oh gosh, he's like my little shadow. So having 8 weeks without him here, not being able to touch him, kiss him, just everything, it's terrible. Thank God for FaceTime.
Yeah, I mean, we've heard that a lot, thank goodness for FaceTime, but it's still not the same thing, isn't it? We can see his little face there behind, you know, Nana and Poppy, but it's got to be so tough for you. Just how do you feel about those border restrictions that are in place right now that's keeping you from your little boy?
It's just ridiculous. You know, as I've explained countless times, we are self-sufficient. I've said, you know, I'm more than happy to go to the border if he can even just run across to me. They don't even have to come into Queensland. I can just get him, take him straight home. I'll self-isolate at home. I can have police come and check that I'm at home every day. I'm not going to move. I will do anything and everything I possibly can just to get my son home. It's cruel.
Mark and Alex, if we can talk to you, I mean, how's the little fella going, and how are you all going? Tell us about the experience, what it's been like for you guys.
Yeah, well, we're going all right, but
Memphis needs to go home to his parents.
That's all.
We're in a situation where we are, where Memphis, we have our work. We've got workmen that are with us, and they help us with Memphis. If it was just Mark and I, it'd be much harder. Oh, it'd be so much harder. He'd be screaming. But you know, he's got his little village here where they help us with him, so he's amused all the time, and that keeps the distress at bay.
But he needs his mother and father.
But he needs to go home. He needs to go home to his parents. You know, this over FaceTime is not cutting it.
No, and Alex, does he understand what's going on? Does he understand why he can't see his mummy and daddy and little sister?
Well, not really.
No, not really.
Not really.
So how do you explain to a 3-year-old that he can't go home?
He's wondering what's going on, you know, like he wants to be with his... He keeps asking for mummy and daddy, you know, so...
And night time's are worse.
Yeah.
So this is what families are putting up with. Dominique, you're on the other side of that border. You're separated from your little boy. I mean...
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Gut-wrenching, absolutely gut-wrenching. I seen the photos of the lady at the border where the blockades are and the barricades are, and she got to hug her kids and her son, and all I could think was, God, even if I could just do that, I can't, it's just only on FaceTime. This is the only way I can see him and talk to him, and, you know, asking me, you know, oh, Mummy, I come home now, can you come get me now? And it's just, how do I explain to him why I can't come and get him?
Oh. Hey,
and it's just absolutely gut-wrenching. You know, his sister has started walking. He's missed out on watching his sister walk. He's missed out just on so much. And it's not that he's missing out on everything, it's we're missing out on him too, you know. These young, it's so crucial. I've missed out on watching him grow for 8 weeks. And how is this fair? Why can't I just bring him home?
What, have you made representations to the Queensland government? Where's that at? Why are they saying no?
because it's not on a compassionate ground. They've basically told me that if I was going to see a loved one that was dying, or if I was attending a loved one's funeral, that's a compassionate ground. But apparently my 3-year-old son wanting to come home isn't a compassionate ground.
I can't comprehend it. I mean,
how this doesn't fit with compassionate grounds. Can Memphis hear us there in the background?
Yeah.
Does
They tell you to go to Sydney.
Yeah.
To get the airplane and fly home and then down to. Why would you go to Sydney? That's a hotspot. We're isolated.
Baby.
We never send anyone.
Yeah.
Dominic, do you want to say something to Memphis? I mean, he's a typical young one, isn't he? But would you like to say something to him, and also, while you're saying it to him, a message for everyone else around Australia?
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. I love you. I miss you. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Don't worry.
He's got the screen in front of him.
Don't worry, we all get it.
You can never compete with the screen. We all know that. Hey, look, we hope this is resolved for you guys, because it is unfair and it's cruel to have families separated, and we really hope we'll do everything our end too to see if we can see a resolution to this, okay? But stay strong.
Thank you. I just can't thank everyone enough for all the support, all the love. It's so overwhelming. I can't believe how many people are praying for us to get our little boy home. He's, it's, blown away.
Oh, love.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can I just quickly say something? It's not only about Memphis, it's about all the kids. All these kids that are isolated from their parents need to go home to their parents. They don't need to go into hotel quarantine. They need to go home to their homes and be with their family and be isolated. That's all we want. Not only for Memphis, but for all the children that are isolated from their parents.
You guys going all right?
It's hard because I'm always afraid if something happens, to either Mark or myself, that, we're a long way and it's frightening. Mark needs to have a jab, so do I, but I'm frightened of if something happens with anything, if something happens, then what's going to happen to Memphis?
Okay. We appreciate you being with us and sharing your story with Australia. I think the whole of Australia is going to be watching this morning and going, come on, let's do something, and let's hope it does happen. Thanks for your time and best of luck from all of us here at the Today Show. Thank you.
Get it back together.
Boy, oh boy, hard.
Can you imagine being separated from your little one like that and just not seeing any way to get back?
What's happening? What's happening?